Ladies, gentlemen, and others, welcome back to Dimension Chasers. It has been a long time. Thank you so much for your patience on this, but we are back, baby!
Woo!
All right, so why don't we get ahead and get started? So let's throw it up to our Judge Magister first.
Hello, I am Blaze49. I am going to be your DM for this wonderful evening with this wonderful group of players. But you're not here to listen to me yap on and yawn about torturing our editors. Let's pass on over to our cast so they can go ahead and introduce themselves. Up first is Ellie.
Hello, I'm Nell Celestine. I am playing the wonderful Eliam Trador, aka when we're in the game universe, I am AME, or Amy for short. I also play Flambe over on Dragon Ball NXT, as well as a bunch of other characters, and it is, as always, a pleasure to have everybody here and hanging out with us. So, with that being said, I'm going to just forward this email off to Thomas.
Yay! In me! Hello, Minty, I'm the girl, another graphics cave here on Treasure Tales. Let me pull a little bit closer. Here I am playing Thomas/Angel. I can say that now. And over on Dragon Ball NXT, I play Fava. Eee. Now forward this over to Rio de
Actually, my character's is asleep due to like a 12-hour time difference, but in his dreams. Hello! I am Connor. I am a member of Treasure Tales, and it has been way too long since I have been in an active, ongoing project. I play Oz online, Shen, but in IRL, I am known as Quinn. It's been a while, okay? I'll get used to saying this again. And, just gonna have that auto send back to our Judge Magister.
Why, thank you. Alrighty. Well, it has been quite some time, both in-game and out of game, since we last saw our party. And by that, I mean it's been about a week. A week ago, you all completed one of the most harrowing quest lines you have ever faced. Both in-game and in real life, you went and defeated the viral emperor who had been possessing one of your one of your friends. After that, you all figured it might be a good idea to go ahead and take about a week to rest and recuperate. We'll start off with Amy. What have you been doing to rest and recuperate?
Mostly she has disconnected from Dimension Chasers for this week. A little bit stressed from both the loss of Raven and the damage to Tactica. And with Hikari's core also damaged, and her own Photon Heart, her deck is pretty injured in game. While she has a lot of the physical card, and she's still technically missing her physical Hikari, so she's not sure she can even scan another one in, and she doesn't want to scan in any of the cards that she's already physically lost because it doesn't feel right. So she's been mostly putting her head down, getting that robot project done finally because of Breakers pestering her to get real food.
Yeah. During the week, you spend a lot of it just working on your robot project. It does take a little bit. I'm not sure if applied robotics was ever your strong suit, but yes, you are able to create a pretty basic robot that will... It has all the motor functions and stuff like that in order to prepare food and the like. How humanoid does this robot look?
Moderately humanoid. I mean, it has arms and a head and a torso, but the bottom part's like a cylinder that kind of goes down and is on on wheels, so it can move around. But it's primarily designed for the upper part to be humanoid because she would have programmed it to learn the recipes, not from just reading and finding out online, but by observing somebody who actually cooks and then replicating that motion.
Makes sense. Oh, let me go ahead and just put her here. Alrighty. And is there anything else you're doing during those 2 weeks? Oh, sorry, 2 weeks. Oh, Lord, not 2 weeks. Oh, Lord, 1 week. Anything else you're doing during that week?
Like I said, she's mostly disconnecting from the Dimension Chasers online. I would say she probably would have also done some freelance work and then maybe just curled up with a book and read because she wouldn't want to leave her house right now for sure.
Understandable. What kind of books does she read? I don't think we ever talked about the kind of books she reads.
She likes to read scientific journals. She likes reading new math problems. She likes reading science journals. Basically, anything and anything tech related she can get her hands on, she'll read.
Awesome. She strikes me as the kind of person to have read some, Jules Verne and try to recreate his machines when she was younger.
She probably did create model kits of it. Yeah.
Because like all of this stuff was like super scientific with how we explained and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting a little sidetracked. Alrighty, so a lot of it's just mostly just you relaxing and trying to de-stress after a very stressful gaming session.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, let's go ahead and turn to Thomas. Thomas, what are you doing during your 2 weeks?
My 1 week?
I don't know why my brain's stuck on 2 weeks.
I don't know. Quite a few things actually, but kind of like his life is like at least attempting to go back into normalcy, going back to his routine of attending his classes, working at the 7 Cs when he can, to pay people off. But like after basically losing his Venom driver and just kind of saying goodbye to V, he's kind of feeling a bit out of a loss lately now too. He's had both the virus on a thumb drive and the air quote antivirus. I'm not even sure if I can fully call it that. But like he hasn't touched them. He's kind of had them stashed away. He doesn't want to get rid of them, but he also doesn't know what to do with them either. If he would have gotten back in game, it would probably just do like dailies and whatnot, then log back out.
Understandable, yeah.
And obviously to check on Aerie.
Very important to do
actually,
that as well.
that is a good question. Since ownership was handed over to Angel, is Aerie able to leave the area now, or is she still stuck in the city?
Aerie is able to leave now. Aerie has been more or less registered as a pet. So wherever a pet could go, Aerie can go as well. You can also set it up so where Aerie, pretty much whenever you're not logged in, Aerie is hanging out at your in-game housing.
Yes, that would be the intent. Which is the in-game housing / business. All right. That's what I was wondering. Okay, making sure on that one. But yeah, for the thumb drives, he's waiting to recuperate with the group to discuss that matter further. But now trying to spend more time with his sister, get the money, try to find a healthy routine.
Yeah, it's pretty uneventful. You know, you're making some money. You and your sister have been on slightly more speaking terms as of late. She's still mostly just a shut-in who doesn't talk to anybody, but she does on occasion now. She'll talk to you on occasion.
Nice.
Yeah. With that, we'll go ahead and fast forward to the end of that week. You would be going over to a history / mythology class. Let me go ahead and grab your token. Yeah, there's you and a bunch of the people are currently at class, getting ready. But there is a strange message on the sci-fi equivalent to a whiteboard. I don't know, they have one of those fancy ones that they have in some schools now. So, you will see on the whiteboard a note. A lot of the class is kind of murmuring and talking to themselves. But you will see a note taped to it. It says, "Dear students, I have been requested to assist in an education series regarding the history of the British Isles and its deteriorating mythology, as it is a chance to see artifacts that would otherwise never be in a museum and help me better myself as a teacher. I am taking this opportunity to learn myself. During this time, please make a report on how tarot cards and similar divination tools have influenced mythology." Yeah, that is gonna be it. And who do they see as the instructor?
Oh my goodness, I completely forgot that this was today. Oh boy.
Thomas' head like just shoots up. Like, what the?
Alright, so my friend Lewis has asked me to come and cover this class for him while he's away for a bit. I bet every single one of you here is just here for the extra easy credit. Raise your hand.
There's a general murmur of agreement.
Cool. That was my same excuse when I was here. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
You were here before?
I'm not gonna make this easy on you. I had to suffer. And she's gonna point at everybody, especially Thomas. So all of y'all are gonna have to suffer.
There's just a giant groan from everybody.
It's a small child.
What?
So here's your project for the next month, and she's going to go to the chalkboard, and she's gonna bring up 5 Fae-based Dimension Chaser cards. I want full lore background on each of these cards as a submitted report from each of you.
Oh, this is gonna be easy. Just write down the notes.
And if any single one of you uses AI to generate your report, I'll know, and I will immediately have you expelled.
There's another groan from the entire class.
Thomas is gonna raise his hand.
Yes,
I thought AI was banned.
it is, but I can understand that some students would try to cheat.
Fair enough.
So you're talking to me, and that's not gonna fly, because I will find you, and I will ruin your day.
And you're giving us a month?
You have 1 month. There's 5 cards. That means you have less than a week per card.
Wait, how long is this report supposed to be?
20 pages each.
Oh, no. Alright. It's fine. He knows he can take a few marks off the grade.
She said 20 pages out of character. She said 20 pages each. She didn't say 20 pages per card. She said 20 pages each, as in each report is 20 pages. She's not gonna let them know that. They have to figure it out.
Yeah, unless there's anything else you guys want to do during the class goes by with relative calm.
I'm gonna after dropping the report for them to do, I'm gonna let them essentially do what they want for the rest of the class.
You are the mean teacher. You're like you're the chill mean teacher. It's so funny. After the class, when the bell rings, everyone kind of slowly filters out, and I would say it's close to the end of the day.
I don't know, Tom's just been tapping away on his laptop, being like, oh, this is gonna be easy. I don't know what these people are complaining about.
Is Thomas the last one in class?
Typically.
Yeah.
So Thomas, how many pages are you gonna write?
In total, 20.
Thank you. At least somebody picked up on it.
Oh, did they not?
I don't think so. I saw a couple of them panicking, trying to figure out how they were gonna write 120 pages. Never mind the fact that that's 20 pages more than the actual card total.
Wait, what if they turn that in? You have to actually grade it yourself.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be fine reading 120 pages?
You forget that I have the multiplier in my dev room.
Wait, the what?
I can go into my dev room. I can read these in a matter of minutes.
Is that a proper ethical use of that technology?
Well, it's definitely not unethical.
You know what? If it's yours, go ahead. Like,
Hey, work smarter, not harder.
well, I mean, I'm almost partially done with this, but how have you been holding up lately?
Lewis getting me here is probably a miracle in and of itself.
Fair. From a little I've heard.
They almost didn't let me come in dressed like this.
What's wrong with it?
Professional work attire, apparently. I told them if they didn't like my attire, that I would just stop them with my alumni funding.
There is an entire wing just named after her.
Have you hopped on the game at all this past week?
There's a long hesitated pause. No. Have you?
For the most part, not really. I mean, I still have to check on Eri and at least do the dailies that I could.
I'm not sure I want to go back in right now. Even though I know I could go to Last Bastion. One, doesn't feel right without Lewis. But more so, I'm not sure they would even want me there, considering what's happened to most of the team under my care right now.
We would need to regroup. Not sure if just going in with 2 is gonna, fully do us well.
Well, I think we got, maybe a week until Shen's supposed to run out of time in Rio, and I haven't gotten anything back saying that he needs more time down there.
Have you heard from him?
I got a weird email saying that they didn't understand what was going on, but nothing aside from that. Well, at least I have his hotel room number. I could always try calling the hotel room at some point.
Yeah, might want to check on him.
Yeah, I will wait until later tonight and try calling. Time difference and all that.
If I go into the game within the next week here, I can try and see if I can gather any information regarding DeCrust.
That would be appreciated. Not that I could face him right now.
Though, I'm not sure exactly how well his physical body is, given I'm not sure what that card did. I could try to find him.
Actually, yeah, it's been a week. Has there been any kind of reports coming out of any unconscious bodies found and picked up?
You have not heard anything. No.
So either they've been covering it really well, or nothing's happened.
I've never heard of someone deep diving for that long before. So either they have an extensive setup that can help keep them like an IV setup or something to help keep them hydrated and everything that entire time, or they've been hospitalized and that's not been released publicly. Either way, we don't know much about them in real life to find that, aside from they're a part of some dragon dojo.
That might be enough for me.
Who knows, maybe that's something that's only in game. Not that we should really call it game anymore, but
Well, for publicly speaking intensive purposes, we'd have to.
in universe. No, you know what? Universe is beyond. I need to get something to eat. This teaching thing is a lot of work, she says, having done almost nothing at the desk all day.
Alright, they both think you'll get something to eat, or?
I will remind you there was one other thing that Lewis asked you to do.
Let's go check the club first on the way.
We could go ahead and take a short break.
Do you like watching Treasure Tales, but not sure how to show support for their amazing shows?
I just keep trying to put this photo of Nymph on my head and... Line?
And she just keeps falling off.
Line?
And she just keeps falling off.
And she just keeps falling off. We done?
Well, do I have just the thing for you? Introducing the item shop, the greatest collection of Treasure Tales themed merchandise this side of Hanafudo City. Here at Treasure Tales, we strive to make the best merch possible for anyone to use. Do you have a head? Bam. We have merch for that. Have a body? Bam. We have merch for that too.
Is so bad looking. Nell, where are you? I'm gonna get your pert little rogue ass if it's the last thing I do.
But what if I already own a shirt?
Don't you worry. Bam. We even have cute pins.
Psst, the camera's rolling.
But Nell, how did you get so much cool merch?
Don't worry about it. Here at the item shop, we've got posters. We've got coffee mugs. We've even got whatever this is.
But is there limited merch?
Of course, we have limited merch. Be sure to pre-order some of our limited merch before it's gone forever. So, what are you waiting for? Come on over to treasuretales-shop.fourthwall.com. That's TREASURE tales-shop.fourthwall.com and pick up some awesome merch today. Link in the description. I'm still getting paid for doing this commercial, right?
We are back. We are joining as Ellie and Thomas both find themselves walking into the Dueling Club's club room.
Well, looks like we're back, Thomas.
Just gave awkward wave, hey.
I will say, wow, this room has really gotten a little bit run down since I was a member of this.
At this point, Gloria kind of turns around and says, "Oh, hi there. Can I help you?"
Yeah, I'm subbing for Lewis, so I'm supposed to be the club. What's the word I'm looking for here? She pulls out the note. Advisor?
Oh,
Yeah.
wonderful. We've been kind of without you for a little bit. Hi. Welcome to the Dueling Club. What should we call you?
You can call me E for now. I understand that, dueling is pretty popular.
Yeah, but most of the good players, they end up at the dueling team, so.
Oh, I see. But, what can you tell me about this dueling thing? She's trying to act like a complete idiot right now.
She doesn't look old enough to pass as that.
Gloria kind of deflates when you say that. Says, "Oh, it's kind of like a a card game. It's pretty popular.
Oh, you mean like Spells the Joining?
That must be really old, and I haven't heard of that one.
Oh yeah, also like Backpack Creatures.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but this one kind of has better gameplay.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, for a quick gameplay.
At this point, Phoebe kind of sees this happening and looks a little confused.
Thomas is gonna look at her and just shrug. He was not in on this plan of her acting like she didn't know.
All right, Thomas, why don't you go have a look around and see if there's anything that needs work on? I'm just gonna take off my jacket and hang it up over here. She's gonna take off the jacket and it's gonna have the Dimension Chaser shirt on underneath.
No, Thomas is just gonna stare. Like, didn't even change the shirt.
Gloria kind of looks at you and looks very confused. Okay, I'm really confused right now.
Oh, don't worry. There's kind of a little bit of a fun humor. Hi, Carol. How's it going?
Oh, hey, Ellie. How are you doing?
Not too bad. I'm filling in for Lewis here to help you out and make sure everything's running smoothly. I figured I could help optimize your decks and make sure your stuff's set up here properly.
I see just Gloria just kind of goes, oh, thank God.
Yeah, don't worry. She knows what she's doing. I just wasn't in on this.
Phoebe's kind of, thanks. We're kind of busy right now. Makona recently announced the world's qualifiers, and we're hoping to qualify as a team.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
What are the requirements?
We have to make a team of 3, and
you need to find 3 of your teammates that not only synergize well together as players, you need to find decks that synergize well together as that does make for an interesting challenge.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been in a few 3v3s. As he flashes back to the Viral Emperor and Omega Crest.
So then, in that case, you want to have essentially 3 different types of players or decks that you bring to the table. She's gonna hold up her hand. 1, you need offense. 2, you need defense. And 3, you need board control.
Well, we've got a lot of different players with a lot of different styles here, but none of us are especially good.
Do you have to submit just one team?
Well, theoretically, since we're not like the official dueling team, we could just submit a bunch of different teams and just say we're not connected to each other.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't be representing the dueling club now, would you?
Yeah.
Well, So, in this case, your best bet would be to look at everybody's decks and find out what archetype they all like to play and find out if any of them have any synergy with each other. I guess. A lot of like the randos in the dueling, at this point, they're kind of like gathering around.
Is Taylor still working on the old machine?
Yeah, he's still working on an old projector that they got from, it's an old broken down one from the dueling club, yeah.
Whenever they're done with this moment, I want to go talk to him.
Oh, Thomas, if you want to go talk to him, I can go over strategy.
Fair enough. You know what my deck does.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna, because I am technically a member, just haven't been here in a week. He's just walk on off to Taylor, having to admit that he has been neglectful of his club duties.
Yeah. We'll cover Taylor and Thomas and then go to you now. Oh, yeah. Taylor's still underneath the projector, still working on it.
Given it's an older piece of machinery, he's probably not gonna knock on it. So he's gonna kind of lean over like, any progress this past week?
Well, I mean, it's doing better.
Is it fully functioning, or is there still some things to work out?
It kind of like rolls out from underneath it. I mean, it'll turn on. Rolls back underneath it.
I was curious about something, but it was just a hypothesis.
Rolls back out. Oh, what's up?
Well, if they got a new one and disposed of this one, I was kind of suspicious on something, but in your time looking through it, there should be some type of chip or mechanism for an anti-cheat engine. Is that still in there?
As far as I've seen it appears to be.
No tampering to the mechanism?
I mean, it's a pretty old one. It's probably like, this thing's gotta be 5-10 years old at least. It looks fine to me. Why you think they were messing with it?
It was just a theory, given the probability of winning with that one deck that was mentioned prior.
Well, improbable doesn't mean impossible.
That's why I figured just a theory, and try not to hard focus on it.
I guess there's a chance that could have been messed with. I can take a look at it when I'm trying to fix up more of it if you want.
If that wouldn't be too much to ask.
I ain't doing too much else.
Well, if that's all, then I'll leave you to it. Thanks.
All right. reels himself back underneath and starts working on it some more. And back to Ellie and the rest of the club.
So, as an example, what I would use in this example, now these are older cards, so bear with, synergies do change over time. But if you look at the more modern Venom Dancers, they work really well with the old Armored Maidens. The Venom Dancers allow for life gain and weakening your opponent's creatures, whereas the Armored Maidens are more of an all-around offensive-based deck. So you have your control of the board, and you have your offense. So then you just need someone with a defensive play to work with that. Make sense?
I guess it does. And we do have a couple of pretty good decks that might work for defensive stuff. My deck is pretty good at the offense, but if it gets back to the opponent's turn, they turn back from their magical girl form and become really easy to beat.
Okay, so you've got the offense, and then you need a defense, and you also need basically support. So like board control. Maybe something that prevents them from attacking, or something that can negate abilities, able to redirect the attacks to stuff you want, you know, those kinds of things. That way you have more control over what's happening on the battlefield rather than your opponent.
That makes a lot of sense, yeah.
Now, I know there's not a lot of cards that allow you for manipulation during the fight, but there are some, and some of them are generic, so you can look into those options as well, regardless of deck.
Well, we do have, we might be able to convince Luna to help out. Her deck's pretty strong.
All right. Well, why don't you do a test run with that? Get 3 people, 1 from each of those categories that I've mentioned, and have you guys work together up in we could lock you into 2 Dimension Chasers online. You can try a 3v3 match there. I'm sure it shouldn't be hard to find one.
You might want to talk to Luna yourself. She might listen to you.
Tilts her head slightly.
She's a little... I don't want to sound mean about her or anything. She's a little weird, though.
I mean, have you seen the people I hang out with? I hang out with Lewis, of all people.
That is an interesting choice. But try talking to her.
All right. Phoebe, where is she?
Oh, she's the one sitting over there. Kind of points over here.
All right. She'll head over to go and talk to Luna then.
Yeah, you see this brown-haired glasses girl. She's absent-mindedly shuffling her deck, kind of just looking out the window.
You must be Miss Luna.
Yeah, what's up, I guess?
Well, I'm covering for Lewis as the advisor here. And they say that you have a good synergy in some of your decks. So, since the club here wants to participate in the World Qualifiers, I wanted to see if you guys can throw down together and how well you work as a team. They told me to ask you directly, so this is what I'm doing.
Kind of like, she finally starts looking at you instead of just out the window. It kind of narrows her eyes a little bit. You sacrificed a lot of cards last time.
Yeah, I didn't have much of a choice now, did I?
It's Ellie's turn now.
I mean, there's always a choice.
Not always, and especially not in war.
Well, there's always another choice. You could have lost.
And lost other people?
Is your victory worth losing your cards?
From my understanding, if they're as real as I believe they are, then either life would have been a valuable loss, both for anyone in my deck or the people to be saved.
Well, for your sake, I hope they agree.
I hope so as well.
Your deck does seem a little quiet.
I haven't logged in a bit.
Oh, it doesn't have anything to do with that.
Maybe it's because I'm also terrified too.
Why would you be scared to go into the game?
Well, you've already discussed that reason with me.
So you sacrifice a bunch of your cards to win, and then you won't go back to where you sacrificed them to protect?
I didn't sacrifice to win, I sacrificed to save lives.
By winning.
And if I had lost, even if I didn't sacrifice them, more lives would have been lost. But yeah, I guess I'm a little afraid to go and confront them. He'd be like, hey, yeah, I made this rough choice.
Well, from the sounds of it, they kinda willingly sacrificed themselves. Or at least didn't mind doing it. They trusted you as a commander.
That puts my mind at a little bit of ease, I guess.
but that also means you probably shouldn't be afraid to appreciate what they sacrificed themselves for.
I appreciate them all more than they might even realize.
Welp, she says, puts her deck away. That's enough of that. I'll go ahead and help them out.
Thanks. I would appreciate that. I'd like to see how you three work as a team.
She's already just gone.
All right, you three. Here's what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to log into Dimension Chasers. I'd like you to try to find a 3v3 match, and I want to see how well you do together. The goal is not whether you win or lose, it's how well your synergy actually plays out. Okay?
Okay.
However, if you do see a player named Gotcha, you are free to go all out and no holds barred. Do you understand?
Yes? Should we know who that is?
Let's just say, I have some friends that have personal beef with them.
Thomas hears Gotcha, just kind of looks over his shoulder.
They are a menace to new players and constantly are trying to scam people out of cards.
Oh, if I see him, I'll crush him then.
Fantastic.
Okie dokie. With that, let's go ahead and hand it off over to Nell so we can go ahead and read us out for the evening.
Thank you, everybody, for checking out Dimension Chasers. We're glad to be finally back. If you like what we do and want to support us further, you can swing on over to our official Patreon. We got different tiers there, everything from the $1 fledgling adventure to our $200 Grandmaster tier. Moto, thank you for being our current Grandmaster. If you liked our content and want to show it off to all your friends in a really cool fashion, we have the official item shop open for business. Swing on over and grab some stuff while you still can. There's limited merch. It's only going to be available for a limited time. And you can hang out at our official Discord. Link is in the description down below. You can swing in there, chat with the crew, chat with some friends, chat with some other people on the server. We do devlogs for all kinds of games, including our Dragon Ball NXT. There's some stuff regarding the Digimon encode, all that kind of stuff. But, before you leave a comment down below. Let us know your favorite part of today's episodes. Let us know how excited you are for Dimension Chasers coming back. We love and appreciate all of you. And we'll see you all on the next episode. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye!